Hi, I'm Sylvia. These messages are general messages and they mightn't resonate with everyone. If you don't resonate, then the message simply isn't for you. Always trust your own intuition first. The cards are there to shed light in your shadows. What you do with that information is up to your own judgment. If you've got anything out of the reading and you would like to support the channel, please feel free to subscribe and also click that notification button to get updates for when a new video is uploaded. Now let's see what energies we have for today and get started with your messages. Hi guys, welcome to a weekly reading. This reading is from the 1st of July to the 7th of July. Let me get started with shuffling some cards. What do we have for the first? Oops, okay. There you go. They always fly out so dramatically. It's like, see me. Oh, am I mixing? What is this? How did this end up here? This was from... What do we have from the 1st of July to the 7th? Oh, moon cycles. You got this for the daily reading yesterday. So, there you go. Yeah, the moon is really, I think, there is an eclipse or something like that. And loads of planets are retrograde, which is really making the energies a little bit like a little bit tense for everyone. So this is why the moon is really and the moon controls the water, the moon controls well, we are, why do I have all these other cards in here? Because both decks are yellow, of course they're gonna mix up sometimes. Okay. You see, the retrograde is already giving me problems. There we go. And let's get you some destiny cards. July to the 7th. Weekly reading from the 1st. The 1st to the 7th. Let's see what we have. Okay, unconditional love. Acceptance, responsibility, and reliability. past life, leap of faith, the arts, take back your power, clairvoyance, peace, chakra clearing. Okay, so what I first see here, it's wow, really, this week is quite intense. And you have a lot of purple here, pink, purple, and then blue. It's really about communication. Maybe you will have a little bit of difficulty with communication. You might have some really some deeper understanding about things, whereas you'll have to think a little bit more of how to express it to other people, how to explain yourself to other people. I feel like you're really going to go through it's also going to be a very on some level, it's also going to be a very peaceful week where you can focus on being creative, on focusing on how you feel and expressing yourself. It's a very kind of emotional and internal time where you figure things out, trying to understand yourself, understand your feelings and other people's feelings, and really getting in contact with your energy and your heart, and maybe not so much about communicating with other people, whereas more communicating in yourself, explaining things to yourself, on analyzing your like diving deeper, and like that's what the moon is about as well. The moon is really about when you have a full moon, it's about illuminating your shadows, so seeing what's in the shadows. And I feel like with the solar eclipse as well, it's going to feel like you're going to feel maybe a little bit like in the dark, but then as things changes, this is just creating like a contrast. It happens so you can see, okay, I reacted to this like that. Why? What's making me act like this? What traumas do I have from my childhood or even your past lives that is really still lingering and triggering me and all that. So really, it's about taking control over, or maybe not control, more taking responsibility over your what's happening in your life, and feeling more empowered, over your situation, and knowing that you can change your situation. Okay, let's see what we got for you here. 9 of Cups, the Hanged Man, oh, sorry, my fridge is making funny noises. So, the Lovers and the Devil, there you go. Wow, so yeah, it's really about dealing with There's some things here. Okay, and you got the Mother of Swords as well. Let's just get a clarifier for the Mother of Swords. Clarifier for the Mother of Swords. Okay. Yeah, so I really see here and this card was also from yesterday, so I feel like the energy is still lingering here where you need to still you have a lot of work to do. You really have a lot of work to do, and it's really about getting out of this mindset of procrastination. What is it that you know? I think you know the things that is holding you back, the things you struggle with, and I feel like usually we just go by day to day and just accept our addictions, accept our the things that we know are holding us back. Okay, so there is really a potential here to kind of unravel all this. There's potential with the moon, there's potential with the energies, because I feel like you have to take advantage of the times where really all the energies of the universe and the stars are working in your favor to bring out the shadows. This is a really good time to do some shadow work, to dive into your subconscious and really try to figure out how to go forth. What is it that you need to change? What beliefs are holding you back that that are not serving you? What is it that you really want to do with your life? Like all this kind of questions, and what is stopping you? What is in the way? And then whatever is in the way, that's the shadow. And the shadow, as you illuminate light on it, first it will be a little bit uncomfortable to look at it because it's unfamiliar. But as you get used to it, you can work with it. And as you work with it, you can become more familiar and accept that it's there. Because when it's just in the shadow and you're kind of going by your day and it's just affecting you, but in a sneaky way, in a way that you feel like you don't have any control over it. But when you're aware of it, you can take measures, you can understand what measures you need to take to change your situation, to create a new habit, or remove something, or just do things differently from what you've been doing. So it's time to follow. It's really a week where you're encouraged to do what you love. You see, you have the arts here, you have chakra clearing, unconditional love, it's prosperity. You have a lot of really positive energy, and the lovers. So it's really, there is some really a lot of potential to clear a lot of old things and make your future even better. And when you deal with your shadows, you feel so much more empowered. You feel empowered over your life, you feel empowered to change, and you just get this sense of invincibility, where like when you were a child you could do whatever you wanted. So get into this real free spirit, get into action mode as well, and focus on something you love doing, and it will really help you kind of something that makes you focus in the moment. So it could be painting, it could be dancing, whatever it is that brings you to the moment and brings you joy and fills you with joy. And this can really put you in a state where you can better handle when your shadows need to be dealt with as well. So it's kind of balancing things here. Not let yourself go completely and just drown in your misery. Kind of push hard to do something you love, and that will help you pull out from the negative energy, and then you can handle whatever it is that needs to be dealt with. Because whatever is really stagnant in there, some old emotion, it needs to be felt. And if it's a painful feeling, it's going to be painful. But it needs to come up. It needs to be felt. It needs to be experienced. It wants to be acknowledged by you. This pain, the guilt or jealousy or loneliness, whatever it is, it's if you're not allowing yourself to feel it, it's worse. You're just letting it consume you from the inside, like a black wormhole or something. So and then just sucks your energy out of you. So really, it's time to be brave. It's time to allow yourself to be happy and allow yourself to feel whatever feelings that come up, and try to work with your heart a lot. When you feel something, if you're starting feeling upset or emotional, just stop for a moment, and then just go inside and because usually when you're emotional you start thinking and thinking and thinking. So to really experience the emotion, you gotta stop thinking for a moment and just breathe and try to focus, bring your attention to your heart. So if you're not used to meditation, this could be something to start practicing. The more you practice, the easier it can get to kind of just bring your attention to your body. Pay attention to how the emotion feel in your body and where it's felt. So for example, you could feel it in your heart, or you could feel it on your lower back, or you could feel it in your stomach, wherever. A lot of times it's in the heart or your shoulders, because that's where we really hold on to a lot of things. So what you do, you just focus on that, and then without expecting it to do anything, just give it attention. Just see it and feel it, and just pay attention to how it feels, what it does, how it moves, without judging it. And then you come to a realization where it's you realize it's just a feeling, it's just a sensation in your body, and there's no reason to be afraid, and there's no reason to suppress it. And as you do that, it usually just dissipate and flows out. So yeah, you guys have some stuff, and we all have, of course. We all have really a lot of things in our shadows to deal with and look at with a new perspective as well. Try to look at things from a new perspective, especially the things that you feel kind of trapped by. Try to look at them from a more positive point of view. What are the lessons in there? What good things could I get from this? It's really about shifting your way of thinking and trying to find valid things that feels right, that feels truthful to you, that are positive. Okay, so that's all the messages I got for you for this week. I hope you guys enjoy this reading. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed and you got anything out of it, you're welcome to subscribe and also press that notification button to get a message as I upload a new video. And I will see you next time.